Christmas. This is usually a time of great stress until after Christmas is over, when it really should be the exact opposite. Christmas, the idea that was supposed to come from it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another chill chat conversation. I just want to get on here and encourage you guys. I know that it's holiday season, the holidays are right around the corner, and I do not want to leave off on something negative like negative self-talk. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to really figure out your meaning of Christmas. I say that because we get caught up all the time in just the shenanigans basically of Christmas, day-to-day things that Christmas require, as far as shopping and spending a lot of money and just stress. Like, this is usually a time of great stress until after Christmas is over, when it really should be the exact opposite. Like, I know that gift giving is the highlight of what Christmas has been to many, but Christmas, the idea that was supposed to come from it was to celebrate Christ. And whether you believe or you don't believe, it is celebrating something of a higher power greater than ourselves. And so I remember it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was praying, and I was really seeking the meaning of Christmas for me. Because I grew up, believing, Christ is the reason for the season. We give gifts to show each other love. But I wanted to find out that meaning for me. I wanted to kind of figure out my own tradition. How did I want to do Christmas for me? And I remember I listened to Lauren Daigle, and she has a Christmas song. And it just touched my heart. It just touched my heart, and when I was listening to the song, I was reflecting on the song, I was like, I want to know how Christ would have experienced his birthday, per se. How would Christ have celebrated his birthday? And because that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying that's what it's been, but that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a celebration of Christ. And so I started to really just sit down with myself and think, okay, what is something that I want to get out of Christmas? What does gift giving mean to me? What is a meaningful gift? What does that mean? And I had to really dig deep and figure out what I knew about people and figure out what I think they may have needed. And I remember, that was the best Christmas that I've had, because I felt like everything legit came from the heart. And I felt like I wasn't just buying something just to be buying something. I felt that I really took the time to think about who I was getting a gift for. I really took the time to think about how Christ could be glorified through the gift. And it was a complete game changer to me. I was so fulfilled in that Christmas that when I think of Christmas, that's the Christmas I look back on, because I think about how not great I feel as a person, but the response that I got from the others that I gave the gift to, it had so much meaning. And I think that's the one thing that Christ that would have been a vibe that Christ would have had if he was celebrating his birthday. It would have been a Thanksgiving, honoring others, because that's what he did, not centered around him. It was like Christ came to save those who are lost. Christ came to show people the way, and he came to be compassionate and to heal and to save. And when I think about that Christmas, I just think about how how the joy filled the room. Because it wasn't just, okay, here you go, here you go, here you go. I bought this for you, I bought this for you. It was like either I made something, or I remember my grandmother, she was going through a really, really hard time. Her husband had just passed away. And I was asking her, I was like, Lord, what can I give her, something that's of meaning? You know, because I prayed for every gift that I gave that year. And I found this really big white fluffy bear at Walgreens. Walgreens be having the best bears, y'all. I found this big fluffy bear at Walgreens, and I seen it. I grabbed it real tight, and I said, "That's perfect for Granny." And what I did is I wrote her a comfort letter, something that represents her husband in a way. So I wrote like a poem to go with the bear, and I framed it and everything. And I just remember when she opened it, she hugged the bear so tight and she started to cry. And for me, that was what I needed to know, that God was glorified. It wasn't about me just giving a gift and her being happy, you know, that she got a gift. It was something that really touched her heart, and not even for just that moment, but for years to come. You know, she still talk about that bear sometimes, you know. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. You know, you probably already done your Christmas shopping, or you know, you're probably already stressed out about Christmas and waiting for it to be over. But I just wanted to kind of encourage you to probably take a different perspective. You know, instead of stressing yourself out on the gifts that you're going to give, really start praying and asking God, you know, what could be something I can get this person, you know? How can I make this person's day? How can I glorify you in the gifts that I'm giving? And most importantly, how can I celebrate you on your day? You know, I remember as a kid, do not give another kid a gift on that kid's birthday, because that kid starts to spaz out. I've seen it firsthand, and it is not pretty, y'all. It is not pretty to see how that little kid gets so upset that someone else got something on their birthday. And I get that, because we take our birthdays very serious. Some people does anyway. We take our birthdays very serious, and it's just like, if you wasn't born that day, don't get a gift. You know? But also too, when I think about it, you know, oftentimes for our birthdays we have celebration parties and things like that. So people are joining in the celebration with us, which is what Christ wants us to do. You know, he wants us to be able to celebrate with each other. It is his birthday, but he wants us to come together as if it was a party and give gifts to each other. You know, but the main gift, the most honorable gift, should be to him. And it really should be your thankfulness. It should be your gratitude. It should be your surrenderance. It's all-inclusive joy. Like what Christ brings to the table on a daily basis goes far beyond what anyone brings to your table naturally. I promise you that. The fact that you're up right now watching this video, you're breathing, God did all that. Your day-to-day things, this is the way you make it through life. Those things that we take for granted, those things that we don't think about because it's automatic to us, God's doing all that. So when we think about other things besides Christ on his day, it's almost like we're going to a birthday party and we're forgetting to celebrate the person whose actually birthday it is. It's almost like we're stealing their gifts. And we don't want to do that to Christ, because he's never done that to us. He's given us everything. He's given us literally everything. Everything that we needed, everything we wanted. And I know there's times where you say, well, I prayed and I asked God for this, he didn't give me that. And I prayed and asked God for this, and he didn't give me that. And that may be well and true. But the real question is, did you really need that? Is that something that you really needed, or is that something that you want? Oftentimes we don't think about how some of the things that we're asking for actually could set us up a failure. Yeah, ain't think about that, did you? Some of the things that we're asking for literally has the potential to set us up for failure. So God, in his all wisdom and his all knowingness, he'll look down and be like, you know what? I know you asked for that, but I can't give you that because I love you enough not to sabotage yourself. What you're asking for is going to sabotage you, and it's going to knock you out of something that I really have for you, something that you need even more. You know? I know there's been a time you probably been in the store and you was like, you know, I need that, I want that. You grab it. Then the next day you go into the store, or next few days, and you realize that now it's on sale. Y'all know that happened to you a whole lot. As soon as you buy something, to go on sale. If you would have just waited instead of feeding into the thought that, oh, I need that, you could have just saved yourself $10, $15 that you probably need to put in that doggone gas tank. Right? I know I'm right. You know, and that's just a simple example. There's many things that God does for us on a daily basis, that he maneuvers things around for us on a daily basis. There's sometimes, I remember one time, I literally woke up late, and even though I was getting ready to be out of the house on time, I ended up leaving the house late, and thankfully I did, because if I would have left earlier, or the time I was supposed to leave, I would have been involved in an accident. And all I could do is say, I know I'm late, but thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for protecting me. You maneuvered that whole situation I didn't even have no idea about. So God is doing things that we literally have no idea about on a day-to-day basis and in our lives. So why not give him the highest praise? I mean, why not? I mean, it's like people want to talk about, I got a guardian angel, I got someone watching over me. You got someone watching over you every day besides, outside of a guardian angel. Like, God is the angel. God is the one who knows us the best. So why not go to his party and celebrate him the most? He's the guest of honor. He's the one wearing a birthday hat. It's his birthday. It's his day. Let's come together and celebrate together. But don't forget to recognize the one who is supposed to be honored at the party. So I just wanted to get on here and encourage you guys to honor the one. Don't show up to a birthday party empty-handed. Don't show up to the birthday party thinking that you're the reason for the party. Honor the one who is supposed to be honored at that party, which is Christ. And if you don't have this belief, that's fine. But think about honoring him anyway. I promise you, nothing bad can come from it. So I'm going to end the video right here. I just want to jump on here and encourage you guys to have a spirit of thankfulness, have a spirit of joy, and walk into this holiday season, expecting great things. Until next time, you guys, happy holidays, and I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed day.